wait to eat. I'm super starving. Let's eat. That's what I call an aggressive pour. Tomatoes also homegrown by my wife. Cheers.
What's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party, but legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Mirabel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty red. Some say she had web feet. Yeah, she never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, "Hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, you know, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Yeah, regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal." Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint-toed beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, you know, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Maybe if she just stayed at my place. You know, you wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3 bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employs half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabelle, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Oh, or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
don't mind her. That's Cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escaped. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette. Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. She'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th.
Welcome
I had
to
a
today's
vision."
guided meditation
And,
session.
she was always
I'm
the
so glad
second
you're here.
runner-up at pageants.
For the next 20
Miss Key Lime
minutes,
Pie.
I'll be guiding you
Almost
towards
the
seeking
Orange
peace
Blossom
in
Queen.
times of chaos.
Almost ambassador to
I invite you
Kazakhstan.
to find a comfortable position, be it in a
And
chair,
people don't
on the
realize
floor,
it, but it
or
takes
on
a lot
cushion.
of character to keep showing up
Be
after
sure to sit
losing
up
out
straight,
over and
your
over and
arms
over
resting
and
comfortably
over
on your
and
lap,
over and over
your
again.
palms facing down.
I'm proud of my titles.
If you're seated
Always
in a
will be.
chair,
I don't
invite
take
you
the
to place
honor of
both
being
feet
the Orange
firmly
Blossom
on the
Queen
ground.
6 straight years in a row, lightly.
If you're seated
but
on the floor or
you
on
know,
a cushion,
I
I
admire
encourage you to
Mirabelle,
position
too.
yourself in such a way
And she had a good
that
heart.
you feel fully
She'd
grounded
volunteer
and
all the
supported.
time. She'd perform
I'll
for the
give
little
you a
old
few
people
more
down at the
seconds
senior center.
to find the
Sing that
position
song
that's
from that
right for you.
mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies.
Ready?
But she'd sing that.
Let's begin.
She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't
You
realize.
can close your eyes,
Or a husband,
or just let
which
your
I also
vision
have.
gradually soften.
Oh, and
Whichever
she
is
was a
best for you.
perfectionist. So she'd sing that
Let's
same
start
song
by
over and
focusing on
over
our
until
breath.
she got it right. 20, 30
There may
times.
be other things
The
vying
old
for your
people would tell her
attention.
she didn't have to, that
Sounds,
she could stop at
smells,
any time, but
traffic,
she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer.
pets,
Oh, so gifted.
keyboards
I was never
clicking,
like that. I mean,
footsteps
you know,
down the hall.
everyone's different. Some of us are
hydraulic
more into the
presses,
artistry of it
the
all.
hum and
I'm
drone
a
of
Wild
electrical
Tides water park
appliances.
mermaid because I believe it's important to
Leave the
provide
sound
families
doors
with
open.
wholesome,
Try to pull your
all-ages
attention
entertainment
away.
at an affordable price.
alright.
But others,
Just softly bring
you
your
know, they like
focus
the
back
attention.
to your breathing.
not that I'm blaming her for what happened. Gosh,
Now,
no. She was
let's
a nice
breathe in for
person.
3
She didn't
counts.
deserve that.
Allow your
Not at all.
chest and belly
You just
to
never
expand
think something
fully.
like that would happen in a teeny little teensy-weensy town like Mystic
That's
Bay.
good.
I mean,
Now
besides
hold
that time that poor
for 3
boy was
counts.
pushed into that hydraulic press, or that old man who spontaneously combusted in the public parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening
Next,
here.
release your
It was
breath
so
from your
sad
mouth
what happened
with
to
an
her.
audible sigh
Of
for
course, we
6
all
counts.
suspected Jared.
Ready?
He was weird. He followed her around like a puppy. A weird puppy.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic Bay,
Very
with search missions tampered by downed power
let's
lines
do
and
that
felled
again.
trees. As
Breathe
days
in.
turned into weeks, the
1,
town's optimism
2,
began to fade.
3.
That said,
And
losing
hold.
hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay. For years, competing theme
gently
parks,
breathe out
virus
with a sigh.
outbreaks, daylight savings, and a quickly shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still top quality.
Focus
Some
on
of the
the
best damn entertainment in the
Feel
state. I don't
in
care
your
what
life.
anyone thinks, right?
That feels
But the
phenomenal.
fact of the matter is,
Into the world.
kids don't go for that anymore.
There is always
Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush or Roblox Adopt Me or Neal.fun than at a park with their folks. So people stopped coming. And then, of course, that's when they found her.
and release.
Or what was left of her.
What was left of Mirabelle was found by Jared Holt on November 15th, 2012.
You've got
3
mail.
months after
Now that
she
you've
went
begun to
missing.
relax,
That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her
if you
tail.
experience a distracting
She
thought,
has no face.
set it past.
When Chipko County Police
Word.
arrived at the scene,
Error.
they discovered a grisly
Obligation.
sight.
You've got mail.
Mirabelle Diaz,
away.
lodged in the jaws of the megalodon mini-twister, her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tongue. The park's earliest
You've got
attendees,
mail.
a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's
Never
gaze,
stray
the park's
or become
famed mermaid
distracted.
staring back at them.
Return
That
to your
is,
friend.
if she could have stared back. Jessalyn Garcia remembers the day vividly.
He was cat and tonic when he first saw her. You know, like he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing.
You've got
He
mail.
just stood there,
You've got
looking
mail.
into the hole where her face had been, and it was all sunk in. A pit.
Simply take note of it.
No offense to Mirabelle, but you know, I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look. And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public.
We'll start.
That's what's so sad about it. November is always a slow month. The water's
You've got
cold,
mail.
the sun sets early. It's peak season for the flesh-eating algae that sometimes grows on the lazy river inner tubes. But we lost so much money
You've got
because of the
mail.
storm that we were all just so
You've got
excited for
mail.
the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabelle into the big old shark's mouth. How's that for taking the steak right out of your palm?
Now, Jessalyn had a pretty good idea of who was responsible.
Here we go. 4, 3, crunch it down. Hey, come on, y'all.
Speaking of popsicles,
Come on, let's go.
when's the last
Come on, I
time
need you right here.
enjoyed a mouthful of
Crunch
fresh,
it down.
home-cooked food?
Hey,
You've got mail.
Come on.
Errands, there's never
Let's
time
work
to
out.
prep
Come
for
on.
a meal.
Give me
That's
3
where
D's. Get 'em
DoorDash
up.
comes in.
3,
DoorDash
2,
is a weekly meal
1.
delivery
Switch
service
it up.
focused on
3.
fresh,
Now go back to
organic
those
ingredients.
crunches. Crunch it down.
Recipes chosen
4. Come
by
on.
real chefs.
3. Let's
Best
go.
of all,
2.
DoorDash
Come
meals
on.
never
3
expire.
D's. Count it
Using
down.
our secret
3,
technology,
2,
we have made
1.
things
Switch it up.
last forever.
3,
Get
2,
20%
corner
off your
knee.
first Dinner Dash
We're gonna
weekly
kind
meal
of
kit
build
with
that
code
project
KILLER.
as we go, all right?
Dinner Dash.
Let's go.
You've got mail.
Now crunch it down.
Back to the case.
Keep going back to the top. Adding a move as we go. Got it, here we
Now,
go.
the first
3
thing you gotta
knees. Count it
understand
down.
about Mystic Bay
3,
is that it's a small town.
1. Switch it up. 3. What's the move? Corner knee.
Everyone knows
Don't worry, you don't
You've
have
got
to remember it.
School with
I
Jared and
normally
Mirabelle.
call it out.
You've
all
got
the
mail.
time.
You've got mail.
Corner
You've got
curl.
mail.
That leg curl.
I can say this
Come
right
on.
because I know him.
Let's go.
Probably just about
Back to
the
those
worst
crunches. Crunch it
mascot
down.
we've ever had.
4. Don't quit
The
on
reason he
it.
kept
3.
his job is
Don't
because
stop
no one else
it.
wanted to
2.
wear the
Let's go.
costume.
3 knees.
You
Count
wanted
it
to wear the
down.
costume.
3.
I mean,
1. There you
really,
go. 3, 2. Corner
really
curl.
wanted to wear the
And if you get some of the movements messed up, so what? Now we're adding your side leg. Side leg. Side leg. Side
Jared
leg.
Holt had dressed
Now
as
crunch it
Wild Tides
down.
Water Park's
4.
iconic
Come
mascot,
on.
Manny
3.
the Manatee, since dropped out of
You've got
Mystic Bay
mail.
Come
High School
on.
in
3 knees.
1999.
Count it down.
His
3,
costume
2,
consisted consisted of a metal suit carved of resin foam,
corner knee.
flippers, a floppy headpiece, and mini
Come on, y'all. Let's work out.
for the rocks.
Corner curl.
Costume wearing,
Let's go.
staggering 140 pounds.
Come on, what you got
It was said
next?
to have reached internal
Side
temperatures
leg.
of up to
Get out.
100 degrees. 310 Kelvin and
All right, Jay, let's take a look at this video. I was told to watch it.
passing out from the extreme temperature, including a man who, in 1973, collapsed face first into a child's birthday cake.
How are they even
Another
doing
record in 1985
down.
became partially bleached
Knees up.
within the suit while
Is that like a world record?
Let's go. Give me 3 knees and count them down.
watertight watertight cushions
One.
do not
Switch it
harm
up.
workers or lead to
insane!
Corner knee.
That's insane!
Change the design.
Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Leg.
Okay, close.
Come on, talk to me.
Designed by
Come on, I see you. I hear you. Side legs.
and two
You got mail.
to sell.
You've done this too?
Come on, y'all. L step. Step.
Why is your head so block shaped? It's not block shaped.
Step.
Don't say
Floor
that.
now.
Come on, time to count for day.
Corner knee straddle. Turn.
Damn suit.
Corner knee straddle. Look again. Knee straddle. You straddle. Hey, come on, let's go. Come on. Now caught you down. Now, we're breathing heavy.
Well, that's a
If you're sweating, you are good to go. Okay? But control your breathing. Control your workout. Let's go.
No, I can't compare.
Nail the suit.
I only got enough to see.
I'd say it was
3 knee.
you take a handful of
3,
saltine crackers
2
and
of them
some
critical.
cheese,
3,
a little bit of
3
gas
knees
station
again.
pickle, and a sprinkle of boiled beef.
2,
Just leave it out
1.
for a little bit.
got mail.
Sunshine, do magic.
I could probably do
Voila, you got yourself a meat. Now, it's delicious.
If I wasn't busy, I would do
Smell
something.
like a mile.
5,
You guys know I'm busy. Don't say I'm unemployed. I'm very in my job. I'm working right now. I'm literally working right now. I just go to my job. I'm working.
You got mail.
5,
There was
come on.
one person more
4,
than
come
one
on.
to minute around.
3, 2 more. 2, 3 knees. Get 'em up. Let's go.
He's straight from the light of the
2,
Lord.
1. Switch it up.
For nothing.
3,
Temperance with
2,
the divine
corner
design.
knee.
He had a lot of awe,
7,
predication.
squeeze.
He was
6, come on. 5, you got it.
Jerry.
Critical hit. Come on. 2, don't
Oh
make it.
my God! That's a lot.
7, come on. 6, I got you. Critical. 5, or more.
Funny animals.
Come on.
Animals with like
Last 2. What we got next? Side leg.
Don't say shill. I like that. That's my favorite drink in the whole world. Don't come to sell out.
more like drawing a bazooka that shoots out melodies with
4,
really huge muscles.
3,
There's a lot of symbolism there.
2. Hey, L step. Step. Floor. Step. Watch out. Step. Now come on, Sam.
Apparently,
Let's go.
this guy's the best ever do it.
Floor. Step back.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Knee strap.
God, that was close.
Come on, y'all.
I
Knee
asked
strap.
Jared whether his appreciation
Let's
for
go.
Sirenians extended
Come
to
on.
Mirabelle.
Critical. Now. Cross it over.
And then
Bring it back. Critical.
She was
3 knees.
the incident to which
3
Jared
knees.
referred occurred
Don't bring up the break a little hard.
I believe.
Have touches on the video.
Come on. That is a great opportunity.
Great end of the June afternoon.
Being able to do
Can after can.
somebody somewhere.
I'll probably be that guy.
He stripped off his heavy
I don't know what